Welcome back to SwitchCorner. My name is Alex and today we're going to be taking a look at what's coming up over this next week for the Nintendo Switch. I don't cover everything, just those games catching my eye, so if you do think I miss anything worthwhile, let me know in the comments down below. Without though luck, hit subscribe if you love the Switch, as much as we all do here. Join our growing family and let's get started. So first up, in the last week we actually got a surprise indie direct, and that brought along with it 3 stealth drops that are on the eShop right now. First there was Calico, a game that's probably not going to be for me honestly, a third person adventure where you're basically establishing what appears to be a cat cafe by filling it with cuddly creatures from around this world. Throw on top of that then a unique visual style and solid reviews on Steam, no doubt this one will find its audience. Then we got Grindstone, a fantastic puzzle game that started its life on Apple Arcade. I will be dropping a review on this one now tomorrow, and I'll link it above once that is live. It's fun though, I'll give you that clue now. You're basically wiping out these enemies and progressing through 150 levels. Finally, Among Us, either don't be sus or find that imposter, a multiplayer game that found fame in 2020. If you're interested in this one, I have a review live over on the channel already, so again I'll be linking it above and in the comments down below. Kicking off this coming week then, on the 21st, Traffix, a super budget release this one. It's already seen releases on Steam as well as iOS and Android. Nothing mind-blowing here, it's a simple puzzle game as you basically work your way through increasingly challenging levels, so you know, controlling the flow of traffic at intersections. I'm a fan of urban flow though, so I'll be checking this out after seeing, I've got to say, mostly positive reviews. Also, I've got to say I love the clean look it's gone for with silhouettes for vehicles and then vivid colours for each of the roadways. Override to Super Mecha League next. This game focuses on a world where mechs were once used for war, but have now been repurposed for the entertainment of us all in epic arena battles. You'll be a new pilot and now you gotta work your way up the league. The first game was okay, if a little feature light, but this seems to be trying to fix that issue by promising a career mode, online and local play, new arenas and mechs, and then new game modes alongside all the usual fixtures. Throw on top of this then customization, and this could be a good time for us mech fans out there, and I am, I've got to say, quietly confident. There's even a deluxe Ultraman edition available physically for an extra $10 that throws in a season pass, even though they seem to be using that same picture for the eShop description, so I can't quite work out if it's packed in here too. Landflix Odyssey then, and I think this would be a risky day one purchase honestly. There's no launch discount and there's very little information out there, so I'm waiting on reviews. This was actually a successful Kickstarter that, while the visuals they're not really doing it for me, the concept does sound very cool. It's a Netflix parody and you basically work your way through these different like shows and movie sets while utilising powers that are relevant to, you know, that particular genre. Some of the examples on the eShop, they include things like a magic sword, superpowers, and then even a crossbow for some zombie hordes. I'm for sure curious, but we will see come release day. The big game for me this week then, Super Meat Boy Forever. I've been waiting a while now and excited to see it's finally here. What might catch some folks off guard though here, it's actually going to be an auto runner, so you are simply controlling, you know, those jumps and attacks. I have faith in this team though to deliver just something incredible, and they are clearly moving away from, you know, the mold of the first game, promising them though thousands of levels thanks to what is procedural generation. I can't wait to get my hands on this and I'll be going absolutely 100% day one. Story sounds awesome too. Meat Boy and Bandage Girl, they've been living a happy life. They even have a kid now that's named Nugget. But Dr. Fetus of course has other plans, kidnaps Nugget, and now you must set out to get them back. Easy decision this one, and I hope they deliver something just near the quality of that first game. The animation then though, the levels, it just looks absolutely incredible to me. Cubic Games next up then, and they are bringing a selection of great looking games this week. First up, they're covering the Bit Trip Collection, a rhythm based auto runner where you'll be taking on the role of Commander Video to basically save your friends and world. It's a fantastic series, I strongly suggest it. I own it already on the feed to myself. With 6 titles releasing though on the same day this week, we're going to be seeing Bit Trip Beat, Core, Void, Runner, Fate and Flux. Addictive, seriously challenging, but a blast at the same time. It's a sort of series where you'll keep on just, having one more go. The price above that is for one of the 6 games, not all of them, but if you do buy one, you'll get every other title for a decent 60% off. It basically takes them down to a couple of bucks each, and I think that is more than fair. Next up from Cubic again, Dungeon Top. I won't be reviewing this, but I'm going day one. It's a roguelike deck building game, and yeah, I just love that combination of gameplay elements, so it was an easy yes for me. The visuals, they look stunning. They remind me of that kind of like Darkest Dungeon style, and no doubt they will throw some serious challenge my way. Throw into the mix then though Great Refuser over on Steam, where it is already live, and then different heroes with different skills and 800 different cards, and yeah, I think this is going to be very easy to get my money's worth from. It's basically all coming down to now, can they get these controls right? 30% discount on this one if you own nearly any other Cubic title. Our penultimate game of the week then, and final Cubic release, Door Kickers. This is a real-time action strategy entry where you command a SWAT team through near endless scenarios thanks to what they're titling a mission generator. Build a squad of 5 different trooper classes though, prepare them with equipment and weapons, and then yeah, send them out to war. All I want to see, does it implement touch controls, and how does it handle just in general? Pricing wise, it seems fair though to me, slightly more expensive than what you will find over on iOS and Android, but it is cheaper than the Steam release. Again, like the previous title, 25% discount here if you own nearly any other Cubic title. The final game of the week then, the Hong Kong Massacre. This one released on Steam and other consoles already. I'm excited to check it out. It has an average score, like Metacritic wise, around that 7 out of 10 mark. This one's a top-down twin-stick shooter though, so think if Hotline Miami met the influences of, like, let's say John Woo. I'm expecting a ton of action. I'm hoping for a pulpy-like story, and then ideally that acrobatic dodge mechanic you see all over the trailer. I'm hoping it feels as good as it looks. You can even slow down time here for that Hollywood feel, and yeah, on paper and in the trailer it looks like good stuff to me. The only thing with this one, according to How Long to Beat, it is relatively short for a single run, clocking somewhere around that 4-hour mark, so I do want to see some replayability as well. From what I understand though, this has you covered there as well with extra challenges, and honestly look, short isn't necessarily a bad thing if they nail that intensity. And that's it, another week down. Next week we may skip this video, I'm not too sure yet, but there's not a whole lot, showing up on the eShop just yet. It is like the week after Christmas. Will you be adding anything to your collection, or saving that cash and spending it elsewhere? With that then, like a shout out to the patrons of the channel who are just going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. Helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. If you do want to check that out for yourself, I have linked it in the video description down below. Then hit subscribe if you love the Switch as much as we all do here. Join our growing family, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.